is now in custody following a CHP chase through the North Bay with a child in her lap. I want to show you the video showing the moment when CHP officers rescued the child. This was actually in the southbound lane above the Petaluma River Bridge. Now, the CHP says they got several 911 calls just before noon about a woman who was driving recklessly with an unsecured child in the car. Once law enforcement got involved, she drove all the way from Petaluma to southern San Rafael and Santa Rosa. One officer tells us they were able to stop her safely using remote technology.
Communication Center was able to contact OnStar, and OnStar was able to, through their radio communications, safely decelerate the vehicle to the location you see here, which is southbound 101 at Lakeville. As the vehicle came to a safe stop, the female exited the vehicle along with the juvenile. Officers contacted the vehicle, were able to safely take her into custody, and the juvenile was also safely removed from her.
Law enforcement says using that remote technology was the safest option for everyone, including other drivers, since they did not have to follow her at high speeds anymore or deploy any spikes on the road. Well, after months of warnings, starting tomorrow, speeding drivers in San Francisco will start receiving fines. New at 5, KTVU's Christian Cafton joins us live. And I know, Christian, the city says ideally they will not make any money from speeding drivers.
Yeah, absolutely, Claudine. I know that you're a safe driver, but if you were driving in San Francisco today and speeding and that camera caught you, you would get a warning. Tomorrow, it's going to be a fine. The city is hoping that drivers change their behavior and say so far, it appears to be working. San Francisco began placing speed cameras at 33 locations throughout the city in March. And once those cameras went online, they began sending out warnings. Starting Tuesday, those warnings are set to turn to fines, ranging from $50 to $500, depending on how fast drivers are going. Some drivers say they've already been getting those warnings.
I got about 6. My daughter has about 17. And almost for the same camera. Same cameras, yeah.
San Francisco's Municipal Transportation Agency said the cameras have proven effective in slowing drivers with about 350,000 warnings so far.
We have seen folks get citations, warnings during this warning period, and 70% of those people never get a second citation. I think people are like, oh, I got the warning. I understand the proper speed limit on our streets. I'm going to adjust my behavior.
The city said the idea isn't to raise money from the speed cams. In fact, money raised from the fines goes right back into the program and other traffic calming measures. The idea is to provide a clear disincentive to speed.
I am optimistic, and I'm looking forward to everybody adjusting their behavior a little bit as school begins. I'm very excited that we're launching this program in advance of school starting.
Drivers who've received warnings say it's working and they're changing the way they drive.
But I think I like it because, they're preventing accidents and, that's the most important.
The pedestrian advocacy group Walk SF said there are signs that drivers are slowing down on some of the city's speediest corridors. The group said speed kills. When a person is struck by a vehicle going 25 miles per hour, they have about a 75% chance of surviving and recovering. Increase that speed by just 15 miles per hour, and those statistics flip. Pedestrians have a 75% chance of dying or suffering a life-altering injury at 40 miles per hour.
This is for everybody's safety, drivers too. This is, again, speed is the #1 cause of crashes. Don't we want to prevent those from happening?
Now, this is still a pilot program, so the city is limited to those 33 locations, but after a year and a half, the city can look at the data and move those cameras. If there are new speeding hotspots, the city says that gives them an opportunity eventually to kind of tweak the program and make sure that it's working in the areas where it's most needed. We're live in San Francisco. Christian Cafton, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
Can't believe the driver whose daughter had 17 warnings. That's a lot of warnings, Christian. How much are those tickets again?
Yeah, so it's ranges between $50 and $500. Now, if you're just going a few miles over, anywhere from 11 to I think 15 miles per hour, or 11 to 15 miles over, you get a smaller number. But those speeds pick up, those fines start to pick up. It pays to follow the speed limit.
Yes, slow it all down. All right, thank you, Christian.